Hey everybody, welcome back to Vinyl Junkie Record Shop. My name is Mike, and today I just got in the mail a very eagerly awaited package. Let's open it up. Well, the title's going to give it away. So this is an unboxing of the 40th anniversary edition of Slayer's Show No Mercy. So let's get this thing open here. All right, always a smaller box and a bigger box, right? Okay. I know this is not like a box. I think it's like a traditional gatefold, but it's a little bit thicker because there's just a lot of stuff that comes in it. All right, so here it is. That's pretty nice. Black cover with a gold embossed logo. There's the front. There's the back. It's got, I don't know if you can see the side there with the lighting, but it's got the Slayer logo and Show No Mercy on each side. So it looks like this is a slip cover, and it'll open back up. See, let's read the hype sticker here. It says, special edition including the following exclusive content: a gatefold LP on the gold black dust vinyl, remastered for vinyl from the original master tapes, a 28-page LP size booklet, slip mat, poster, flyers, signing card. It says it's strictly limited to 6,000 copies worldwide. I'm pretty happy that I got this because I was going to order it through the Metal Blade website, and when I went to go there, it was already sold out. So I got mine through Amazon. I don't know if you can still get it, but I imagine these are going to sell out really quickly. There was another edition of vinyl that had like red blood liquid pressed in the vinyl. That looked really cool, but I didn't see any links or any options to get that. So I'm going to kind of very carefully take the plastic off of this. I think because this is a slip case, I'm going to try to keep this wrapped and then just take everything back out and put it back in there. Okay, this is really cool. All right, so let's kind of go through this one by one. Let's start here with the slip mat. So that's just a foam slip mat for your record player. That'll probably go on. I might put that on one of them, or I might just kind of keep it with this collection. That's pretty cool. And then here is the gatefold edition with the traditional album art, and that's the original album art photography from the original 1984 release. I believe. All right, this is where I'm going to be wrong. This came out in December of '84, I believe. I could be wrong about that. I did do some research last night, and I did learn that Kill 'Em All preceded. It came out before this by a few months, but they were all a couple years behind Venom's Welcome to Hell, which might have been arguably the first thrash metal album. But anyway, let's take a look at the gatefold. The gatefold is pretty cool. It has the lyrics printed in the gatefold, so that's pretty neat. Preface this by saying I don't own the original of this. I think I have. Oh, that's cool vinyl. All right, so that's the vinyl variant, the black and gold. That is very attractive looking. I like the label there. That's really cool, but I think it would be neat if it had the traditional classic Metal Blade Records logo on it. But I do like that custom label. If you get a closer look at that label, I don't know how well you can really see it because it's kind of dark, but the black and the gold with the traditional Slayer logo, it looks really, really cool. Um, so yeah, I never owned this originally. My best friend bought a vinyl copy of it, and we listened to it. And back in the '80s, you recorded you made a cassette recording of somebody's vinyl record, and that was the only copy of this I've ever really had for many years. And then I got a reissue of the CD when it came out. I should have got that out to just kind of have that, but that's the only format I've ever had this on. So this was a little pricey. I think you can still get the original reissues of from Metal Blade for like 25, 26 bucks. This one was pricey. It came in at like $68, but for me, this was kind of an easy decision with all of the different stuff that you get. So that's pretty cool. That I believe is from the Rain and Blood back cover, but that's a classic photo of the band. And then here's some black and white live photo from way back in the day. That's really cool. That would have been cool if it was in color. But and then let's put that aside. And then you get these this little photo print from some of the original album artwork. And then there's this, looks like a concert flyer. The Return of Slayer, LA's only black metal, from Thursday, June 21st at the Country Club, somewhere in California. And then there's this poster, Show No Mercy, the debut album for Slayer, the heaviest, fastest, and loudest band in the United States, which at the time probably was accurate. They were a little darker and heavier than what Metallica was doing with Kill 'Em All. So there's that, and then here, this is the booklet, the 28-page booklet. Really cool front and back. And we'll just go through some of this. It looks like it has some text here. Evil Has No Boundaries, the story of Slayer Show No Mercy by a guy named Jay Bennett. So this is going to be kind of a biography or kind of a written history of how the album originated. We'll just go through some of these here. I'm sure that's probably pretty interesting to read. It looks like it's got little breakdown excerpts on each song. Let's go and just find some more of the photos here. It looks like there's some reprints of some old concert flyers. Well, it really does take you back in time looking at this stuff. Then here's another photo of those the poster art. Let's see, we've got, looks like it's mostly like kind of reprints of old flyers that have been designed. So far, there's not a whole lot of band photos or like photography from studio sessions. I was maybe hoping to see a little more of that. Yeah, most of the photos in this booklet are all look like they're just all reproductions of different concert flyers. And here's just a few color photos from some live performances. Yeah, there's really no photography from the studio sessions. This is pretty interesting here, live shows 1982 through 1984. And it's a list of gigs that the band went on the road on, 1984 being the longest. I'm going to look through here real quick and see. I noticed some of these say with Overkill. I thought I saw somewhere it said something with Overkill. I'm just kind of glancing through here and looking to find a date from a show that I might have gone to. These are all in California, New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, New York, Lorain, Ohio, Michigan, Chicago, St. Louis. Well, I'm not seeing anything in Indianapolis here. And honestly, they might not have appeared in my area on the Show No Mercy tour. It was probably, I know I've seen them on the South of Heaven when they toured for South of Heaven, and um, and Rain and Blood. They probably didn't make it through here on this particular tour because I'm not seeing very many Midwest dates. Chicago, St. Louis, and Detroit being about the only ones. So I did not see them on this tour when they were promoting this album. But anyway, most everybody knows the album. I mean, it's got classic Slayer on it. Evil Has No Boundaries, Antichrist, Die by the Sword, Fight Till Death, Metal Storm, Face the Slayer, Black Magic, great, Tormentor, The Final Command, Chronics, and Show No Mercy. So more on this Slayer's debut album was very raw and very heavy, but more I think traditional speed metal oriented than the more abrasive thrash that they would develop into. And you can clearly hear the transition into that sound. Hell Awaits I thought was much more dark and heavy and a little more grindy, for lack of a better word. And then, Rain and Blood just defines the genre, defines the sound. The overall thrash edge in the guitar sound, the heavy mid-paced riffage. You didn't get a lot of that type of Angel of Death kind of headbanging riffing on these songs, but kind of I think a really great mixture of that traditional new wave of heavy metal sound with a little more speed metal element in it. So kind of like, if Judas Priest were going to play Motorhead, I mean, that's a very basic kind of way to define the early sound that Slayer had with Show No Mercy, but definitely a different sounding, a different kind of metal sound from what they would progress to throughout their career. And if that's one thing about Slayer, to listen to their first 4 albums, you really hear that progression and that change. None of the first 4 classic Slayer albums sound the same, even up to Seasons in the Abyss. And then I think, you could argue that after Seasons of the Abyss, people love or hate the band and their catalog. But anyway, there it is, the 40th anniversary of Show No Mercy. I'm going to show the box, the box slipcase that it comes in again. Really nice, embossed. If you're not a fan of that alteration of the logo with the black and the gold, then the actual gatefold album is in the original art reproduction. So yeah, great artwork. This is fantastic packaging. I think it's going to sound really, really well. I think Metal Blade did a phenomenal job with reissuing this 40-year anniversary with everything that comes with. So we'll go back through it again. Everything you get here, you get the gatefold of the album. Go ahead and show the album again because it looks really cool. It's the black and the gold pressing with the custom. With this custom logo. Let's see if I can't show that again because that is a really neat logo. And I think probably is better suited for this package to have this newer logo than the original traditional Metal Blade logo. So then you get the album, obviously, the 28-page booklet. You get the slip mat, really kind of cool. That is pretty cool, actually. And then the poster. Show the poster again. Pretty cool poster. 2-sided. I will probably just keep this folded up and in the package. I don't know. I might one of these days decide I want to frame that, put that in the room. And then these poster cards, these aren't really anything special, honestly. But just, in addition to the package, this one is actually kind of cool. Looks like more like a promo, a press kit, maybe kind of what this is supposed to replicate. So that's what you get for, it's going to be about a little over $70 after taxes and everything. But that's it. That's the Deluxe 40th anniversary package of Slayer's Show No Mercy. how it sounds. Hopefully it's going to sound really good, because again, that's why we buy this stuff, right? To hear it. But again, this was probably more of a collectible that I thought I would be happy with, since I never had this on vinyl format at all. So one of these days I still might be like on the lookout to pick up an OG copy. It's always great to have OG copies of these early 80s metal albums. But yeah, kudos to Metal Blade. It looks to me like they did a phenomenal job with this package. I'm very happy with it. I'll read the booklet. I think that'll be an interesting read, talking about the sessions of the recording. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys ordered your copy, because like I said, I don't know how readily available they are now. I got mine through Amazon because Metal Blade had sold out very quickly. And again, according to the hype sticker, there's only 6,000 of these. So I imagine once this run is over, they're going to be out. So hopefully you don't have to go onto eBay and pay twice for it, what it costs to get it, from the retailer. So anyway, hopefully you'll hit like and subscribe for me. I hope maybe to reach out and get some new viewers with this content. Get this video out in a timely fashion, rather than show it 2 weeks from now after everybody's already had a chance to see it. So if you're new to my channel, I appreciate you stopping by. Do me a favor and hit like and subscribe. I'm just a tad under 300 subscribers. I'd like to maybe one day get to 500, and if I ever get to 500, then maybe I can maybe get to 1,000. But I've just got kind of a basic channel here where it's basically me sitting here in my music room talking about the records and the music that I love. If you are a return viewer, I appreciate your support. I'm glad you stopped by, and I'll see you guys with the next one. Thanks.